welcome to Wisdom and Guidance. It's your girl Brooke. It's the weekend. Happy Friday. It's not technically my Friday until tomorrow at my 9 to 5, but whatever. It's still Friday. So that is the energy of this video. This is just our weekend check-in, weekend vibe. What's the energy around the weekend? And this is going to be in regards to the self-care we can do for the weekend, any love messages for the weekend, and just overall general spiritual messages we need to receive for the weekend. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, so let's go. So first of all, I have self-care as our first vibe, our energy. So I'm pulling from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. All right, Spirit, what messages can we receive for this weekend? January 23rd through the 25th. What type of self-care do we need for this weekend? We can tap into as necessary self-care for the weekend. What is our self-care for the weekend, please? Thank you. Got sync with the moon. Okay. Sync with the moon. I believe the moon right now is in Aries. It is Aquarius season. Actually, my moon, my natal chart is in Aries. So very dominant energy, very determination, very powerful, very about your business, your leadership. That makes me want to pull an astrology card, but let's just get into the self-care. So sync with the moon. Okay. Let me read the card. Let me read the book. I mean, really quick. Where's the book? Oh, nice. Okay. So I think because we just had the new moon on Sunday. So I believe we are moving into the waxing crescent moon energy, which is our focus on manifesting our intentions, keeping our visuals around our support. So this is still tapping into our new moon intentions that we set. Okay, are we checking in on them? Are we doing the action behind the intention that we set? That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, the moon is a powerful celestial entity that reflects the flow of our cycles and the many phases we go through. Look up the current moon phase for guidance on which energy will serve you best at this time, which I just said was the waxing energy, right? Throughout this moon cycle, track how you feel. Notice how your energy waxes and wanes, how your sexual appetite fluctuates. Also, if you are female and in your bleeding years, track the moon phase that's present when your menstrual cycle begins and ends. This is a beautiful exercise to do over the long term so that you can see more trends in how your cycles relate to those of the moon. Be sure to keep an eye out for a local moon gathering you can join. A lot of people do a lot of new moon and full moon, like Reiki sessions, or what is the word I'm trying to say? Just rituals, like meditations. Thank you. So if you are interested in something like that, maybe look for the full moon one coming up, I believe, which is February 1st, I think. Also a journal prop that you can do with this self-care and tapping into the moon cycle. Track your energetic, sexual, other cycles throughout the moon phases. So how are you feeling currently right now? Like with it being the waxing energy, journal how you're feeling, how your emotions are, whatever's going on, okay? And then we also got here in the bottom of the deck, dance. So are you feeling energetic during this time? Maybe you need to get out and dance. It's Friday night. If you still go out, okay, maybe Saturday night, find a lounge, find a club, find a party. Maybe you were invited to a party. Tap into that energy, okay? I feel like this is all about just enjoying yourself, having a good time, okay? This is a good way for self-care. Just laugh, dance, enjoy company, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, your kids, whatever. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for that. All right, let's move on over to love. What are our love messages for the weekend? What can we look forward to in love? Let's do my singles first. What messages can my singles receive for the weekend? Love messages for my singles for the weekend. Oh my God, too many cards. Love messages for my singles. We got lead. We also got a bunch of other cards that I'm not going to take right now, but on the bottom of the deck, we have move. Okay, so singles, there's an energy for you to step up. Put yourself out there, okay? Lead with your masculine energy, okay? Not saying go out there and be like trying to approach somebody, but just be more confident in your energy, okay? Be more straightforward in your energy and what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for, okay, for the weekend. If you ain't into playing no games and you just want to get straight to whatever it is, the intention is for Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, morning, whatever, lead with that, okay? Just be upfront with what it is that you need. And then take the action, okay? Move behind it. Get moving. Yeah. Let me see. I feel called to read. Let's see. Lead. Yeah, guide, prioritize, act, structure, effort, reason. In matters of the heart, the energy of this card can both help and hinder. Examine the role that you play in your relationships. Do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationship, or do you follow the other person? Okay, if you're going out on a date and there's somewhere you want to go, but they telling you they got something else planned, that's not what you want to do, speak up. Take the lead, okay? Say you want to go here, or maybe you take the lead and ask the person out, okay? You plan the date, whatever, or you plan the event that you plan on going to or want to go to. If you lead, are you forcing your will on the other person? If you follow, are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give and take, lead and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy, okay? This is just a energy of guiding, not demanding, okay? Gently lead, my singles, okay? And move. Get that body moving, because dance came out for your self-care, okay? Act, direct, master, discipline, focus, effort again. There's a definite need, excuse me, I can't speak. There's a definite need for you to put an effort in putting yourself out there. Boom, put yourself out there. All right, messages for those in relationships for the weekend, Spirit, in love. What do my couples need to hear? We got sacral chakra. That's our passions. That's our creativity. And then on the bottom of the deck, we got believe and succeed. So this is tapping into our sacral chakra. Our sacral chakra is located in the womb area. If you're looking at the chart, the body chart for chakras, crown, third eye, throat, heart, Lord have mercy. What's the yellow? What's the yellow one, y'all? Somebody help me. My mind went blank. what's underneath that one is the sacral chakra. Okay, sacral chakra, like I said, is all about your passion, your intimacy. So maybe there's a need for you to what was I gonna say? There's a need for you to speak to your partner about your needs, what you want. Okay. This is the second chakra, which is located 2 fingers below your navel. It relates to emotions, desires, creativity, sexuality. Okay. To activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly. See it spinning and sparkling. Feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks out into the universe. By energizing the sacral chakra, you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love. Okay, maybe there's just a need for some spark in your relationship this weekend, okay? Yeah, once you believe it, you will succeed, okay? A little bit of teamwork needed right there. I am going to pull also right here the Rebel deck really quick for my couples, as we're talking about bringing sparks back into our relationships. Spirit, messages from my couples in regards to the sacral chakra. Clarify the sacral chakra energy from my couples. How can they bring spark, passion, sexuality? Here we go. You're hot, smart, and got a great ass. Your person is lucky. Remind them. Oh, I like that. That's dope. Okay, now I feel like I need to go back and pull one from my singles real quick before we get into the overall message. Spirit, can I get a message from my singles in regards to love really quick? Message for the singles in love. Okay. Cards falling on the floor. Laugh. Okay. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? That's putting yourself back out there again. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours that you're not putting yourself out there. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Okay. And we also got, I see, shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. All right, so you can't blame anybody but yourself if you're not putting yourself out there and getting what it is that you want. All right, thank you, Spirit, for the love messages. All right, so let's just go into a general overall message for the weekend on what we need to hear. And I'm gonna do that with the Light Seers deck. This is what the Rebel decks look like, by the way, if you're interested. It's the couples version and the regular version. All right. Spirit, what is the overall energy for the weekend? Overall message for the weekend that we need to receive? My shuffling is, ooh, no buenos. Cards are not cooperating. Overall message for the weekend. I got 6 of Cups, flew out immediately. 9 of Wands, or excuse me, 9 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Cups. Page of Cups. And the 9 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we got the Hangman. So I'm feeling like maybe some past energy is going to come up that needs to be dealt with. That's been having you feeling stressed out, or just a need to kind of get you out of that stressed out, worrisome energy. Okay. We're thinking about too much of the past, too much maybe regrets, too many resentments, too many whatever. This is overall, like wherever this fits in your life, apply it to that. Okay. Well, with the Nine of Swords being in reverse, it's kind of like we were in this energy. Now it's time to come out of that, all right? It's time to get out and have some fun, celebrate, move your body, dance, hang out with your friends, okay? Get out of your head, get out of fantasy land, get out of just overthinking, okay? This is when the pigs fly type of energy, okay? And get back into your self. Things that you want, things that you desire, things that you need. That is the focus for this weekend. All right. Rest. Okay. Don't forget to rest too. Don't forget to take time out to reset, re-energize before the week begins. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful weekend. My hand is over here itching, so maybe some money's coming in this weekend for somebody, okay? Finances are changing. Okay, it's a glow up coming. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget you can follow me over at MoonWiz17 on Instagram and Facebook as well. Like, share, follow this video. I appreciate it. Comment if you like it, if you want to see more. I love you so much. Bye. Mwah.